Howdy doody, everybody. Welcome back to some more War Thunder. Holy Jesus Christ, that's a mosquito. This is gonna end terribly. Anyway, Happy New Year, everybody. It is today, right now, at the time I'm recording this, it is 7:14 on December 31st. So tomorrow, or tonight at 12 p.m., it will be, or 12 p.m. No, a.m. Yes, 12 a.m. There we go. It will be officially 2014 here in central United States. Which is interesting, because I'm not ready for 2013 to be over. I didn't do too much with 2013, but in 2014, I hope to do a lot more than before. So you can probably notice here, I'm in my Russians, and I'm flying a brand new interesting plane that I've never shown before, and I've had for a little bit, but I haven't actually used it in a video as of yet. And it's the Yak 9T. I've been playing with a lot of the Yaks that are at tier 3, the Yak 9T, Yak 9K, etc., etc. And man, holy Judas Priest, these things are lovely, to say the least. Yeah, as you can hear the cannon just alone sounds insanely beefy. I'm going after this mosquito because I know how big of a threat he is. Oh, nope, I'm going down instead. Oh, Yak 3P. That's to be expected. But my Russians, I've ranked up quite a bit, and one of the biggest reasons I've been able to rank them up so quickly is because during the Steam holiday sale, I managed to grab the Steam Ace Advanced pack for War Thunder, which included, so yes, I know I gave into a free-to-play game and gave some money, but I've done the same with World Tanks and games of that nature. Actually, only been World Tanks and War Thunder so far, but I got the Ace Advanced pack. For those of you who don't know, it has, I believe you get the Typhoon Mark 1B Premium, you get the PE 205, or PE 205 Russian Premium Bomber. You get the, well, you get 2 months of premium time, and then you also get 10,000 Golden Eagles. Now, the price I got all this for is absolutely outstanding. I got it for 20 bucks on Steam during the holiday sale. It was 50% off. For 20 bucks and all that thing, and all those things, you must be stupid not to pounce on that deal. And I was very happy that I did. It's helped me a lot with that premium account, being able to get planes very quickly with the new research system. So, with all that, one more thing, give you a price comparison to how expensive it normally is. Getting a nice kill there with the I-185. I believe 10,000 Golden Eagles normally is 50 bucks. Another kill there with the 320mm cannons. I got all that and more. So I got 10,000 Golden Eagles and more for 20 bucks. Pretty much almost a third of what you normally get 10,000 Golden Eagles for. So it was a steal, and I was very happy. And when I got it, and I was actually playing some games afterwards, I was suggesting to all the people in the games I was putting in global chat, buy this pack, it's 20 bucks, just do it. And I think quite a few people did, thanks to me, so hopefully they got a good deal out of that. So recently with War Thunder, I've been playing a lot of my Russians. I've been playing a lot of other planes as well. I've gotten quite a few new planes, which I will, of course, showcase in upcoming videos because I've been really getting into War Thunder lately and really enjoying playing it, so definitely will try to make some more videos on it in the near future. But I've been playing a lot with my two good friends, Gware and Dusty, or the Leds9 and XXCJP ZZ on YouTube. And I've talked about them before in my War Thunder videos that I play with them. And those guys are just a blast to play with. But we're all about the same tier now. I believe Dusty's the lowest, I believe, with his Brits, but we're still all about the same tier. We can all play together, which is nice. And that's always fun. I hate having to, in games where you have friends that are a less tier than you, how you have to kind of either go down for them or you can't play with them properly because they're not your same rank, so it'd be unfair to kind of platoon up with them. That's how I feel in World of Tanks a lot of times. Especially when I have friends that don't have the same high tier tanks that I have. Getting chased by the Spitfire, hoping I can outrun him though. Using the Russian speed to my advantage here. Just trying to lose him at this point. Because I attracted quite a bit of attention over there. And that's not attention that I necessarily like. Ah, fuck, a Wharf 190. I've been hating Focke-Wulf 190s lately. So, on the subject of playing with Dusty and G-War, Dusty's been recording some War Thunder as well. I'll put a link in the description to some of his War Thunder videos. Good stuff. It's pretty much just me and Dusty shooting people and going in bombers for his first 2 episodes. That was a lot of fun. So I'll put a link in the description so you guys can go check out Dusty's videos. But as far as kind of co-op videos of my own coming soon, it's definitely something I want to do. I really enjoy playing with people. That's one of the most fun parts about War Thunder. And, yeah, so videos to come in the future of multiplayer. Well, derp, this is multiplayer. I mean multiplayer with friends, where you're kind of squatting up and focusing on what you're doing and things of that nature. That's always good fun. This Corsair is just trying to cheese that kill. Did he get it? No, he did not. Okay, good. I was gonna say this Corsair deserves to die as he is a scumbag, but he's still a scumbag. I'm actually going on a bit of a streak here. I'm on a 5 kill streak currently with my I-185 or L-185. I believe it's I-185 though. Oh, hello. He tipped my wing there. Yeah, that actually made him crash. Seriously? Wow. Okay, Corsair's made of paper. Russians for the win. So I should probably go ahead and talk about the gameplay now. Or I suppose I could talk about the new year coming up and what I want to do in the new year. One of the main things I want to do in the new year is, I know I've said this before, I want to do a schedule, this and that. I'm not going to say that. I don't want to do a schedule. I want to put videos up more often. There we go. That's that. And we also get the win there. Coming out top of the leaderboard, surprisingly enough, with 5 kills. 5 kill streak in the I-85. The beautiful 3 20mm Russian cannons just obliterate planes. So what I want to do in the new year is I want to get videos out more often, because right now they're very sparse and very far in between. Wow, that's a lot of money for those new 20 mils. So I wanna get that going, where I'm really getting out videos kind of not on a necessarily regular basis, because I'm very inconsistent with that kind of stuff. You'll never get consistent videos, well, at least not for the time being. But I just want to get a bit more regular on a not a schedule or anything like that, just like 1-2 videos a week, compared to my normal 1 a month, which is unfortunate for all my subscribers who actually want content. I deeply apologize. So, yeah, you can expect that in 2014. Starting right now with this War Thunder video. So, let's go ahead and take a look at my research and what the new planes I've gotten. Hey, there's Dusty saying Happy New Year, even though it is not New Year's yet here. It's still 2013, but almost. So some of the new planes I've gotten very recently. Start with my Americans and go down the line. Got the Corsair, Airacobra, P-38G Lightning, which I just got today. Another Airacobra, Thunderbolt, the beautiful, beautiful Thunderbolt. That thing, I feel like that thing got a buff. I feel like its machine guns got a big buff. That's just me. I've noticed it kills a lot faster whenever I'm going up against it. It takes 3 times as long whenever I'm flying it, though, because I'm a terrible shot. And then the B-25 Mitchell. The thing about my Americans is, if we take a look at the research here, I have all the planes unlocked, so I can't actually research any planes right now. I have that Airacobra, or that King Cobra unlocked. I have that King Cobra unlocked. I have that Thunderbolt unlocked. I have the next Corsair unlocked, and I have the next B-25 Mitchell unlocked. I have all of them unlocked, but I just don't have the money to buy them. Well, I have money to buy them right now, but I'm kind of saving up money for some other planes right now. And I will start kind of buying some American planes here so I can actually research when I'm playing with them. So that's pretty much my Americans. I have a lot of planes to buy, to say the least, before I can actually start researching more stuff. Let's take a look at the Germans. Germans, I got a lot of BF-109s. I got the F4, both variants, the F4 and the F4 Tropical. I got the BF-109E3, because I did all my German grinding before the big 1.37, there we go, 1.37 update, which changed the whole research tree, which added a lot of new planes. So that way I don't have, that's why I don't have the BF-109E1 or the BF-109F1 or F2. I'm like, those are lower tier planes than I am. I already have further than those planes. I have the F4s. I decided I'm not really going to go back and try to get them for giggles. I may eventually, but currently I'm just going for the Focke-Wulf 190. Let me tell you something about the Germans. I hate them. Anybody who plays consistently a German plane and is flying around in its G2 Tropical or a Focke-Wulf 190, I despise of. They're scumbags. It's like artillery in World of Tanks, just scumbags. I hate them. You want to know why? Let's take a look at the BF-109 here, the BF-109 G2 Tropical. Let's take a look. So its armaments have one 20mm and 2 machine guns. Okay, but there's the R6 modification, which I have it actually on my F4 or F-Trop, one of the two. Let's take a look. I have it on my F4. That, whatever the other modification was on the G2, it's basically the same as the R1 modification. It adds 2 extra cannons. Instead of having something like bombs or rockets, it adds extra cannons to your plane. Cannons. The same cannons that come out of the nose of the plane. It adds more of them. And that's when I discovered the lethality of the BF-109s. I kept getting one-shotted by BF-109s. I was so confused because whenever I fly them, it takes so long to kill planes. And then I discovered the R1 modification. I went for one game in my F4 and slaughtered, got like 9 kills because of the R1 modification. It's nuts. I hate them so much because I always get one-shotted by them, and I'm not the best at flying them. The Focke-Wulf 190, 4 20mm machine guns, 4 20mm cannons, I should say, and 2 machine guns. I despise of them with burning, god diggity dang it passion. Enough ranting about the Germans, even though it's funny though because the Germans were the first planes I actually played. The Russians, which I've been working a lot on. You saw in combat there the Yak-9T with its 37mm gun. Everyone calls this a scumbag plane, but honestly, I think it takes a certain kind of person to fly it. Similar to that of the Airacobras. The I-185, I hate this plane. I hate going up against it, and you saw why I hate it. It one-shots things like it's nobody's business. Holy god diggity dang, I got a lot of XP that game. 275 crew points in one game. Dear Judas Priest, that's excessive. Okay, moving on. The LA-5F, which I recently got. Still got a lot of work to do on this thing. It's a good plane. It's very similar to the LA-5. It's got the same amount of guns, etc. Very good plane. The Yak-9K, with its 45mm cannon, is a bomber eater. For some reason, it just doesn't want to kill fighters. It just only eats bombers for a living. The IL-2M, it's a good plane. Don't use it too often. I actually prefer the fighters over the attackers when I used to prefer the attackers over the fighters. I flip-flopped. And the LA-5, which is the little brother of the LA-5F. Going on to the British here, I've actually done a lot of work on my British in the past couple days. For the longest time, I had a lot of British planes unlocked, but I only bought the Spitfire Mark IIB and the Beaufighter Mark VI. Recently, of course, with getting the Ace Advanced pack, I managed to get the Typhoon 1B, which you can see over here is the gift plane. That's why it's in orange. I also bought some Wellingtons. I unlocked and bought the Typhoon Mark 1B late, and also the Spitfire Mark 5B Tropical. And after buying all those, I'm working on halfway through the Spitfire F Mark 9. And then eventually I will go back and get the Spitfire Mark 5C with its 4 20mm Hispano cannons. That's pretty much it for the British here. Let's move on to the Japanese. I recently unlocked the A6 M30, the next tier of the Zero after the original one that's not the float plane version. And I have to buy it still. I have a lot of planes I have to buy. I just don't have it's not that I don't have the credits. It's just I'm trying to really choose a plane that I'm gonna really use a lot. And so I haven't really been using the Japanese or the Americans too much. That's why I have a couple planes that I haven't bought yet. But I'm starting to kind of even things out along the board and use all different types of planes. But I recently unlocked the M3, which I need to buy, and then I've gotten the regular Zero, the float plane Zero. I've had that forever, but that thing's still awesome, surprisingly. And I got a new KI-61 as well. This thing I'm researching right now has the biggest cannon in the game. It has the 57mm Ho 401 cannon with 16 rounds of ammunition. 57mm. If that round hits your plane and it doesn't die, the game is drunk. It needs to go home. That is all. Drop the mic, walk away. Simple as that. But yeah, that's pretty much just a little look at my current work I've been doing in War Thunder. And also a nice little game there with some of my new Russians. So I hope you guys enjoyed. That's pretty much going to be it for this video. Hope you guys have a very safe and happy New Year. And I hope you did have a safe and happy New Year, because most of you aren't going to watch this until it's after the fact. So, more videos to come of War Thunder and other titles in the future. Also, some very special videos, very, very, very close around the corner, possibly this weekend. So, thank you guys for watching, and I'll most definitely see you on the next one. Happy New Year, everybody. Rest in peace, 2013.